on to a part of the show it's a bit of a darker part of the show still, I can't lie, a bit of a darker topic. 2020's been a mad year. It's definitely been mad in terms of what we learned about certain artists in the scene. Definitely learned too much, or maybe not enough, to be honest, because this truth needs to be out, needs to be shared. But mad artists cancelled. Unfortunately, a lot of it to do with abusive situations, whether it be violent or sexual nature. But some nasty stuff, some really nasty stuff going on. Some big artists, some big name artists. Like, do you think these artists will remain cancelled? Because I think we saw the power of people coming together, sharing moral outrage. There was a lot of that.
Well, Phil, you don't believe in cancel culture, right?
Me personally, no, I don't believe in it.
Okay.
Because I don't think we all ever do come together and cancel the culture. Actually, no, I think in rare instances we do. But I think the reasons why we do and the whole kind of our stance behind it, I don't think it is as unanimous as people like to think. When people get on to cancelling people,
I think it's because cancel culture is very quick and they don't wait for things to actually unravel and then to find out the actual truth behind some stuff.
Is Bonkers cancelled?
Bonkers, yeah.
I don't think. Yeah,
Bonkers is done. Bonkers is
he's
finished.
been cancelled a couple times.
Yeah, but he's finished now.
Yeah,
he's done.
But like you said, you have to say two finished because he was finished before. He was one finished before.
He was finished before.
No, that's what I'm saying. He was finished before.
He was finished because of music.
I'm saying now he's just finished.
Yeah, now he's finished.
He was finished before.
Yeah, so the second finish doesn't really need to be there. Like, he's been.
No, the second finish was like a haymaker.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah,
facts. But people can be cancelled, right?
Yeah. He's done.
When I say I don't believe in it, I just don't believe in the fact that people really feel like collectively, I don't fuck with this person for this reason and no one else does. Like, I agree. I think you should have I think cancel culture should be, I don't believe in it because it's a culture. I think it should be, unless culture can be personal to you, maybe it can.
Just like personal boycotting.
Exactly. If culture can be personal to you, then I believe in cancel culture. But if we actually really believe that we're out here communally saying...
You can't do that. That's why none of these guys will be cancelled.
And that's why when you actually get people in the room and talk about why they don't fuck with them...
Man are cancelled, bro.
No. Man are...
So, but by the way, I don't believe in cancel culture, and I still believe certain men are cancelled.
Man are done out here.
Dutch Ravelli is cancelled.
Like, here's the thing. With Dutch Ravelli,
the brands can try and save him as much as they can. Steph can jump on whatever phone she wants, send all the messages she wants, fam. It's over. Done, fam. The whole family is in the fucking Riz, fam.
But when you...
I swear down. I swear down.
When you got to say cancelled, yeah? To what extent?
Done.
Dutch is done,
because I think Dutch can release a track.
I reckon he can drop a track.
I hear that.
I'm not trying to hear
it. Do you know, we're not trying to hear it yet.
I thought we're going to hear ambush songs.
But I think...
No, I hear you.
We'll get to that because there's levels to the cancellation.
But let's talk about Dutch first, yeah? I think Dutch can release a track and still get thousands of views right now.
Thousands.
But that's my point. That's why I'm asking how cancelled. Because he'll still get thousands of views.
That's not
I'm sure.
He was getting millions.
I reckon he'll get hundreds of thousands. Hundreds of thousands.
That's still not millions.
Okay, cool. So there's a level. There's levels.
Exactly. That's my point.
The casual fans out there, all the people that live in fucking Shropshire, whatever, they're gonna stream his music because they don't fucking know anything. They don't give a fuck. They live in London. They don't care about all the gossip and that. They just want to hear a man talk about the wing and whatever. Like, they're down with that. But people that actually know the actually core of the scene,
yeah,
the culture,
of course he's done that.
That's my point.
Done, bro.
Okay,
He's done to an extent because he can't ever be cancelled to an extent where he feels I can't even release any more music because I know people ain't fucking.
Okay, but I got a second point to add.
You get what I'm saying?
I got a second point.
That's my point.
But I got a second point to add to the fact that he can appeal to a mainstream audience because people always say that and act like people appeal to a mainstream audience in a bubble outside of anything. Actually, a lot of the time, the reason why you're appealing to a mainstream audience is because you appeal to us. More times the streets pushed you or the industry pushed you. I guess in his case it's a bit of both. Obviously Steph London is his sister, there's definitely some kind of push coming from that angle, but I'd like to say that I think the streets fucked with, I wouldn't like to say, it's a shame to say now, but the streets fucked with Dutch this year.
Fam, if only we knew.
Yeah.
Oh
my god, please. I'm sure there's endless ones we could do, but somebody arrest this guy. Please. But it is true though. But I said all that to say that, like, I don't think Dutch could last long doing that. You don't argue that he could do that. I don't disagree. How long? Would it actually be viable?
Yeah, how long?
Would it be
That's
viable
a
as a
good
business?
argument, yeah.
Does a record label actually think they're going to do that?
No record label is fucking with him.
That speaks another sense. I was going to say...
They might try like a one song. When that tanks, it's done.
Someone will, and that they had the biggest appetite for risk.
You have the biggest balls to do that.
All the other labels looked at him like, that's dead money. But fine, try flip it. And he's going to lose.
But like he said, like it came out, he was still up for nominations this year. But obviously he didn't get them.
Yeah, but that's...
Nobody would ever allow him to win an award.
What, Dutch got the sound of... BBC Sound of 2021?
Yeah, he's got the sound of 2021.
Yeah,
He's got nominated for it. He got nominated for it.
But he's not confirmed.
No, but this is like... Oh, is it
No,
nominated?
No, it's
it's
nominations,
Oh, okay,
nominations,
okay.
the list,
Then they'll
and then they'll pick
Okay.
it. But the fact they even got nominated
Exactly.
because they had BBC had enough time
But I
to
feel like
remove
all
him.
that shit was in place from before.
No, but
Yeah,
you
but
could have
you
removed
still
him.
remove
You
him.
could have
Yeah,
removed
you
him.
still take him
They
out.
could have.
But you know what's really important here. Okay, so then let's get in. Like Bola said, it's the culture and people that aren't of the culture.
Yeah.
They're not of the culture. So first of all, there's no legal issues to arise from this Dutch case, unfortunately.
Yeah, but
even though
do
we
you
know
know-
there's
but
something
do you know-
fucked that
but-
happened,
but
there's
fella,
no legality
fella,
issue.
fella.
No, because that matters
No,
to the
no,
BBC.
no, I
If
hear
there's
you, I
no
hear you.
legal issues, we're not going to move.
But that's
on that.
mad to me because
No, it
listen,
shouldn't be. It shouldn't be.
Do you know-
I
do you know-
feel like
no,
they
no,
don't
it's
care
mad to
about-
me.
They don't care about us.
it's mad to
don't
me
care
because
about
this is
us.
not a culture thing, fam.
It is.
This is a
Morality.
man is touching little kids.
Yeah, no.
It's a morality thing.
It's not a culture thing.
Safeguarding.
Yeah.
But to them it is. That lets you know. Because by the way, they were quick to take Bonkers to the playlist when it was actually when it's you're on the list. That's a legal. That's a legal something. It's over for you. You have to come off the playlist. But Dutch Valley, everyone's come out and said it's fine, even though we all know it's fucked. Doesn't matter, and they don't care. By the way, different story if it's in their mainstream media that there's this question over an artist. They might feel the pressure, but because they serve a mainstream audience and the mainstream audience don't give a fuck about what we're talking about, there's no pressure. There's no legal issue. There's no need to take him off. That's literally how it goes.
I think a lot of it was kind of like unconfirmed as well. But obviously, you have him on voice note saying mad things.
Wild, fam.
So I don't know. I don't know what more confirmation you need. Obviously, other than Dutch, there was also
Kojo Funds.
Oh my god.
I don't think he's been fully cancelled. I think he's still got
I think he's gonna try. I think he's done.
I think the core
I
as
think he's
well,
done.
like what Bola said, there's no way he gets away with it. Like
Thing is,
release
I
music.
Think, I think his
I think he can,
I think
though.
his core has shifted a bit though. I don't think Kojo's core as the culture as it used to be. I think his black core has kind of diminished a bit.
That's what
he's
I'm saying,
made a
yeah.
lot of checks. He's made a lot of radio hits. He's got
Doing them
two
features,
two
yeah.
features with Wretch. Like them man know him just for the radio bangers. So when he comes out with another little Afro swingy vibey song, they don't even know that Kojo's got these allegations. No legal issues around him, like, as far as we know. There's no
and
hindrance.
literally all he did was say it was my boy, and then he just ran away, and
Which is mad.
and that was it.
But what's mad is that, and we called him about that for a little bit, but then look at the corn that Dutch got for his little video thing. Of course, more to corn there, but I'm saying it speaks to the fact that Kojo probably has more of an in back. Is all I'm saying. That doesn't mean that it's
Well,
right.
I mean, with Dutch, we heard his voice, like we knew it's him.
No, there's more to more
With
to
this thing,
attack.
like you could actually blame, like I don't know, like fucking like being unsure, whatever.
True. That's what I was saying to FJ off mic. Like Kojo also has more latitude because there is less evidence on him as well.
And also, he's just been quiet. Like he's been acting like it doesn't exist, and people forget.
He did a little video though,
did.
speaking on the situation.
Yeah, well,
Basically,
did you do a little
basically
video?
double down in saying that it
licking
was
his
my
lips
boy.
and that, saying that shit.
that
I saw
video,
that. I saw that.
But
So I don't think you should be.
He's got fucking wild, man. These boys out here. Man.
I just think because Kojo's transcended into different, as you said, different scenes, he's got the ability to basically cover over what he's done to these scenes and still release music. So
You're right.
Kojo can't. I don't want to say he can't be cancelled, but he isn't cancelled.
Just to reiterate the question though, it's also will they remain quiet?
Yeah.
Not even are they done.
Fair enough. We'll go back to that. But I wasn't actually saying Kojo was my pick for like who I think is cancelled. I think that's the example of who hasn't been fully cancelled yet.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think you're right. He's not gonna stay quiet. He's gonna carry music, making music. Even this year, he came back after that scandal and sent for J Huss randomly.
Oh, did he have a whole song?
Yeah,
Oh, that freestyle,
Yeah,
that,
I remember
track,
that.
innit? Yeah.
Man, I had
which
it.
kind of shows how desperate he is.
Yeah.
And the fact that these blog pages were posting it shows that Kojo isn't. Because I'm sure if none of any
but the
did something-
people though, they saw that for that shit's corny. So like I don't know if it works like that. Who I would say is cancelled though, other than Dutch, fucking Octavian.
Oh,
Octavian's gone now.
fuck.
Octavian's finished.
Woo!
He's finished.
He's even more done than Dutch.
No, they're both done.
No,
Equally.
no. Octavian is more.
There's no way out.
Listen,
Octavian,
I
there's
thought that
no
too.
out.
No, the evidence against Octavian is too damning. I
There's
feel.
different angles that you can come against
Disgusting.
Octavian for
He
He was
that.
about to drop his album. That shit got pulled down. It's
He
not-
had
it's
to.
not coming out.
Emergency.
Everyone stopped fucking with him.
It's
Everyone.
disgusting.
And is he going to remain
It's
quiet?
deserved.
Because I feel like he's also from that alt scene. He's cheeky enough to think that he might get that off.
I feel like Octavian, given the kind of personality that he seems to portray, I doubt he'd give up.
He showed
Yeah,
mad
yeah,
delusion
yeah,
during
yeah.
that period. By
yeah.
the way. It's disgusting. Like,
I'm almost sure he was high.
Probably.
On something, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the industry is not going to support him anymore. I think the fans is here and there. I don't know. I don't know, because obviously when it comes to a man's word versus a woman's word, not everyone's just gonna believe the woman. Unfortunately, that's the world we live in.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't know if he's fully cancelled, but for now he's done.
Yeah, no, he's. I think he is fully done. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I think that's the hardest one to come.
Industry wise, like he's gone.
Super gone. I think. Okay, talking about levels. I think, like we say, for me, Octavian is the most cancelled, the most nasty evidence on him. Dutch is a follow, and then we mentioned Kojo. A bit lesser still, but still nasty act. Ambush. He had the whole incident with Ray Black. You know, we saw the DMs that went between them after the incident, and his kind of lack of appreciation for what he had done, and you know, like lack of remorse and that. You know, like I said, a different level, but how like is he cancelled? Will he remain quiet in 2021? Do you think he'll be quiet? He definitely won't.
He's not remaining quiet at all.
He's not going to remain quiet.
And would you not argue that he's probably received the less cancel culture? Cancel culture.
He's gonna still come out with music next year, just because I mentioned it on pre-production. I was on Clubhouse last night, and I was in a room, and there was like a bunch of artists there. Wiley was there, Clue was there, and there's a few others I can't remember. And Ambush was there, and somebody mentioned Dutch. Or talking about music, and then somebody just mentioned Dutch, and then somebody said, "Oh, we're not going to talk about him. We're not going to talk about him here." And then Ambush went on mute, and I was just looking at it. I was just like, "This is mad!" Like, bruv, like we really got abusers amongst us within our scene, and man are just comfortable, and man are not telling him like, "Yo, what you doing here?" Like, or hotting him up about it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he was in full denial. Like, a couple months ago, he was like, "Nah, I didn't even do anything. That she's lying."
Oh, what? So
man came out,
again,
and he said,
after
it, he said
it was nothing.
Yeah, he said that she's lying. Even though you came out when it first happened, you came out, you said sorry. So which one is it? I mean, we know which one it is.
Wait, he came out and said she was lying.
Yeah, this is like a couple months ago.
He should have been hotted up for that. That's a mad thing, because that lets you know he didn't even learn, because he took it for a joke the first time she messaged him.
That guy needs to grow up, man.
Yeah,
grow the fuck up.
Yeah, more than
definitely more than that. But like, first of all, like, just grow the fuck up, bro. Because if someone's coming to explain to you why exactly you violated them,
and you acted like you humbled yourself, only to show your ass, like that don't make no sense, bro. Like
even the humbling himself wasn't real, bro.
I know, of course not. Of course, yeah, true. It was too late. Even then, you could argue that it wasn't.
I feel like, unfortunately, like obviously they say it's a man's world, blah blah blah. We live in a world where rape culture and like touching people
is normalized.
It's very normalized. So that kind of thing there is like, wow, like that's a bit forward. But some people just brush it off as boys being boys.
Well, the fact that it's even referred to as a bit forward, and actually it's a straight up and down violation.
Straight up and down violation.
Because if a man did that to you,
bang him in the face.
You have bare questions. You just have bare questions for man. Like then and there.
Bang him in the face.
No one in the face.
100%. What? Grab my private parts, fam. I'm banging you in the face, bruv.
That's true.
No, fella's not gonna bang in the face.
He's gonna ask you questions.
I mean,
did you feel that was appropriate? Right?
I'm thinking of someone touching my chest. You understand? My chest ain't my private.
You can't even touch my chest, bruv.
I'm not gonna lie, you're not banging me in the face. You're not gonna bang me in the face.
You're lucky I'm not
I'm not gonna lie, I'll tell you right now, we'll come off the table, you're not banging me.
You can't. There's a way. You can't touch my chest like that, fam. You know that one's here. You touch my chest, you go down. No. We have
Fella's
problems.
gonna squeeze your nipples right now, fam.
Squeeze my nipples. We have problems.
Right.
We have problems. You can't.
Cool.
What?
No, I can't lie.
Squeeze my nipple.
Yeah,
What?
Nipple was been a slappable offence from year 7, bro.
Nah, no way, fam. That's wild.
I've nipple with bare man, not been slapped once.
No. We can't do that. We can't do that. That's inappropriate.
If a man nipple crippled me, I either slapped him or the nipple cripple back was rage. The ball was looking at me different.
Do you know what it is?
But I know you'll leave this house clutching your chest. I promise to God. People think you had a heart attack. I swear to God. You'll clutch your chest.
So you're fighting abuse with abuse.
Oh, that's how we go. That's how we go. Live nipple cripples on the Good To Go podcast. See,
I couldn't resist. You can't joke that. If you want nipple, man, right here on camera.
When I told him he's gonna clutch his chest, he was like, clutch what? I ain't clutching shit, cuz. Alright, no, so yeah, you've had everything from us here on the Good To Go podcast. Nipple cripples, a whole 2020 wrap up. It's been mad. I hope 2021's better, man. Not for music, but just a better year, because it has been a bit of a